say hello. Today, just while it starts off, for those who watch the replay, we have bag 383151 and bag 177910, each containing $500 worth of bagged $1 coins. As you can see here, there's 100. So a fair few to go through. We'll just wait for everyone to join in, and whilst we are waiting, I will prepare. Okay. We'll wait for some people to join in. Hopefully, pick a little bit of a better time later in the afternoon. So we will see. He's ready. Fingers crossed. Hopefully you can all see okay there. It's not a bad view. Seems okay. Just thinking I've got 2 grand ones. I'll give it to... hello, we got 2 people on. That's good. Can start now. Just waiting for some people to join in. We'll get underway. Currently going to go through... Today we have 1,000 in the bag $1 coins. And I'll be looking through them for commemorative coins, error coins, etc, etc. And hopefully we find something good. Wow, 6 people on, thank you. Don't forget to tap that like button and subscribe if you're not. Helps me out a lot. Unlocks new channel features. Alright, let's get going. Hi Ray, how you going? Good to see you, Ian. Welcome. 13 people, wow. It's going good today. That was quick. Picked a good time. Usually I've got to wait hours or around for first people to join in. Hi Andy, yeah, I'm looking up the top. It's got 11, but it might not be updating correctly, so I'm not too sure, but I've got 11 on my stats. How's everyone's week been so far? Finishing up the work week on the Friday. It's 11 now, yeah, that's what I mean. It's flicking in between at different times. I'm down to 6 with a 1 like. Thank you everyone for liking. Appreciate it. I'll try and keep this in frame here as best I can. I'll try and focus my camera better for you guys as well. So giving you all a bit of a better understanding of what I'm looking for decent commemorative coins that are worth keeping in good condition. Error coins from airshoot errors to mules, etc, etc. Yeah, no, unfortunately that's just from the coins, that's why, because I go through a lot of coins. Yes, I do agree with you, I'll be washing them after. Washing my hands after. I do over 1,000 coins a day, so a lot of that gunk ends up in underneath my nails. for example. There you go, some stuff on that one I don't want to know. Yeah, all good, Joseph. Yeah, I get ya. Don't worry, I do feel the same. I absolutely hate getting, for example, I've had coins with blood on it before, and I drop them and wash my hands straight after that, so yeah. All good, mate. Hopefully it's not too much of a dry batch, because I've got a feeling a lot of these coins that I'm going through now might be returns that I've had from the same bank. I deposit a lot of coins at that bank often, and these are supposed to be ordered in from Armour Guard, but they're not in Armour Guard bags. So we'll see what's going on with that. If we get any coins dated 2000, that gives us the chance at a mil, and it's also one of the coins that I keep regardless of condition. No, this is Australian dollar, Joseph. Australian $1 coins, and I've got a bag of Australian $2 coins with the other bags I've got, but that's not for today's stream. It's going to be for a future stream. So in total of today, I've got about probably 3 grand in ones and 2 grand in twos. That's over 3,000 individual coins. I'm trying to get this in here. There we go. It's very difficult when they're not in the rolls, which is what I asked the Armour Guard to deliver, but unfortunately it gets overridden. Sorry, it gets declined on the system. Camera might have a bit of issues sometimes with focusing like it is now, where you can see what I'm doing, but it struggles to show all the detail very well. So I'll try and keep it as best as I can, but unfortunately no guarantees that'll work perfectly today. Yep, sure is a lot of coins. Sure is a lot of coins. But in 2026, we generally need to go through that kind of amount to pull out rare coins such as a mule or other things that have circulated for over 20 years and more, because they're so hard to get nowadays. And so many people have been noodling and collecting after the news promoted it all. So yeah, anyway, this coin here, the 2001 Centenary of Federation, they can have the head rotated at all axes of the clock, but this one, if it is minor, it's not worth keeping, and it's perfectly standard. I'll just replay that chat message I just got. Sorry, I've just got to have a look here. There we go. No, not looking for so much a specific year misprint, but just anything that's out of the ordinary, worth collecting or worth selling to then boost the amount of coins I can get. So I don't sell for personal profit or anything. I just noodle through for fun, so you guys to join in. And then anything that I do find that's worth a fair bit of money goes to be sold for the money here. If it's a mule coin, that doesn't happen, but otherwise it'll just go in the collection. If the mule coin's found, it just goes into the personal collection. So yeah, all people on 6 flags, thank you everybody. It's been a good day today. So these ones are the 2020 Qantas coins. A few people do keep them, but I never do. So 2016 Mob of Ruse, it's fairly good condition. But Seven likes, thank you everyone. Keep smashing that button if you don't mind. Definitely helps. It helps YouTube algorithm push the videos up for other people to discover. Well, it's dropping in and out of numbers, getting a bit lower, getting a bit higher. It's all good. Got people here. It's the main thing. It's better than having no one for hours, like I've said. Hopefully we do find something of good value. There's a commemorative coin coming up. Does it exist? Yeah, the mules do exist, but they're extremely hard to find. I do actually have one. I have found one. The coin in my profile picture is one of up to 10,000 made. It's worth about 2 grand, so It's pretty good. It's the holy grail of $1 coins. This one here is a 1984. I'm just going to be monitoring the chat. Okay, we do have a spammer here. I do appreciate your beliefs, but unfortunately that's not what this channel's for. Sorry everybody, I'm just putting a user out of the stream for spamming in the chat, which is part of the rules. Okay, there we go. Back to normal. Unfortunately, I understand people's beliefs, but I'm not here to discuss in any politics, etc., that are off topic of coin collecting. So you are welcome, but please respect YouTube's community guidelines and keep respectful in chat for others. I can fix this. There we go. Fix this up a little bit. So far, I would not be surprised if these are all mine coming back. Looking at the coins, the condition, how many king coins there are, and the fact there's not even any 2000 dated coins, and I'll probably keep unluckily dropping them all in here. They're probably, the vast majority of them are all mine. When I say that, I mean I've gone through them in the past week. And because they were deposited at the ATM, they've emptied it. I like that opinion, you deserve luck now. Oh, thank you, Joseph. Yeah. It's not that I don't disrespect anyone or I don't want to, disagree with anyone, but I don't want to get into that and offend other people. So I tend to leave that out of the context. But their belief is their belief. I respect their belief. I have my belief, and so everyone's the same. So, yeah, thank you for that. There we go. We have a 2020 with the green circle inside. I'll show you them in a minute. This is the Dinosaur 2022 commemorative from Australia Post. I don't keep these. There a lot of them, and it's just, yeah. See if there's one in the bowl here for you. I will show you. I'm pretty certain we'll come across one. I'll tell you what they are. They're the 2021 donation dollars, and they were a coin that was made by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, same as all the other circulating denomination coins. And the goal was to put those coins out for people to donate into charity boxes, and specifically, it was made specifically to be given in change, and no people would have to go donate them in, or have the courage to go donate them into charity boxes, like, for example, supermarkets on the shelves and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, unfortunately, they printed a lot of them, and I'm one of those people who love the idea, but absolutely hate how many there are. Because in this day and age, with, with prices going up and all the stuff around the world, no one's really able to afford, with $1, to donate anything unless they're rich. And they just end up going round and round circulation with no extra value for collectors, and they don't get donated. They have a mintage of about 12 million of each year, or something like that. It's nearly 20 million coins total. 2020 was the first year of issue, and 2021 was followed by another one. Both to collectors, unless they're a full brand new roll, they're pretty much worthless. Here we go. 2001, not rotated. So, for those who are new here, if you feel free to subscribe, thank you. I won't keep boasting on about that. But there will be probably a few familiar faces that are regularly into my streams and videos that might pop up, and I'm sure you'll know when they come in if they do, because I'll be saying hi. And yeah, so a few of those other channels that you guys could check out, which do awesome content and also live streams, etc. At Phil Finds and Collects, at Tassie Coin Hunter, and at Craig Collects, Digi Coins, all sorts of ones. So if you're into this sort of stuff, or you like watching, feel free to check them out, because they do the exact same thing as me, and it is awesome. I'll just make sure I didn't miss anything here, because something's just gone wrong with my stream chat. There we go. Okay. Oh, Well, here's something interesting for you, and we'll get to that last. But that coin there with that edge, that is not Australian, and that should not be in this bag. That is, by looking at the edge, it would be from the UK or it'd be from Europe somewhere. I'm guessing it's a euro of some denomination. So, again, with, unfortunately, bags, they don't go off coin size, and when they count them or really weight, they just go off if it fits in the roll and it passes the weight machine that they tap on. Welcome all 5 on. So there we go, and I was spot on. Unfortunately, this is something that's out of my territory. So, coin tax, mate. Yeah, John. Oh, hello, John Wallace. Good to see you in, and Joseph. If anyone knows if this is a rare coin or anything that I should look for on this, it's just focus this in for you all. 2002, 50 cent euro. I have no idea about rare euros or anything. I've got a few of them actually from coin rolls and all this. It's quite common to get them mixed in. But if anyone knows if that's rare or there's anything I should look for on these, feel free to let me know and I'll really appreciate that. Thank you. And we've got some people joining in. Well, we're going to count that as a keeper because I could put that back in the machine. But technically it's not $1. And I would think that it might actually be worth more than AUD. I'm not actually sure on that, but I know USD is. That's not hard to believe, but yeah. So I've just opened another 5 group of bags. Got it beside me. I've just had to unband them. Not valuable, but rare. Okay. Thank you. I'm unfortunately dropping a whole lot of these in, and I can't help that because they're in bags. And I really do hope, because while there's a very slim chance of not getting a mule, even just normal 2000s or anything like that, if I drop one of them in, I'm not going to be happy because I can't really double check these with the time. I'll try and keep this in the frame here. There we go. I'll try and stop yapping as much, but it's good to have you all in and good to share knowledge. 8 people on with 8 likes. Thank you very much, everybody. Welcome. Try to do regular live streams, but unfortunately with coin orders, etc. and device, it doesn't always go as planned. Particularly when you've got bags, and it's extremely difficult to not drop them everywhere. There we go. Got 13 people on, 8 likes. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Going through Australian coins for those who are new and don't know what I'm doing, if anyone's there. Here in the middle, we have a fairly gold-toned coin. The camera is showing it a bit lighter than what it actually is. It's very gold. I would assume a new King Charles coin that's just gone a bit funny and it's not going to be valuable, but we'll see. And again, still haven't found any year 2000 coins, which is not so much concerning to me, but on the average hit rate that I get, by now we should easily have at least one. So this isn't looking like it's anything that I haven't checked. I've got a feeling I've touched these coins a lot within the past few weeks. These are probably all of mine coming back. And the fact that there's virtually no King Charles coins unless they're dirty like this also matches. Although there's usually a lot more 2026 versions that come through with mine, but still. No, Great Aussie Coin Hunt coins, absolutely nothing. Dead. And for those who don't know, the Australian... Oh, sugar. Oops, oh well. The Australian 2021... There we go, that's what I'm after. 2021 Mob of Ruse has a mintage of... I think it's around 160,000, which is well and truly low. It's one of Australia's lowest mint circulating $1 coins. So we find one of them. They are generally always worth above face value on eBay, but I don't sell on eBay, so I can't sell them for value, and if they're in dirty condition, then I just chuck them back. But they are very hard to find. Okay, here we go. So this is what I was telling those who were asking before about. I'll give it a bit of a focus here so you can see. This is the 2021 version, so the second version. This is the 2021 donation dollar with that green in the center. And this was made by the Royal Australian Mint in high volumes for people to find in their change. They'd look at it, go, oh, it's got a big green dot. They'd see the text and they go donate it. Or they'd look it up and it tells you that it's designed specifically for donations. but we get way too many of them, and fortunately no one donates them. People on it likes, thank you. Oh, sugar, lost that one. Hopefully I can find where that just went. I got a feel for it now. There it is. Anyone else found anything rare in their change, of their country's change, whether you're Australian, UK, doesn't really matter, or anything exciting you'd like to share? Okay, there we go. But again, this isn't something I keep. So this is the 2022 Great Aussie Coin Hunt Series 3, or as we call it, the Gash Series 3 coins. And it was letters for everything in Australia that would match that letter. And this one is N for the Nullarbor Plain Road. 2022 is the last Queen effigy before she passed away in 2022. And 2023 they made some commemorative remembrance coins of the Queen as well. So that's something that you can find and change the letters. But they have a mintage of below 500,000 according to the RAM website, which is very, very low. But I've got a full set of these brand new on all the years but 2019, so in the bag. That coin before with the scratches is one I definitely haven't handled before, though, I can tell you that much. It's pretty easy to remember damages when you're looking at them at least enough to see what's going on. So for those who don't know, channel name is Sydney Coins Live. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see that, but the coins as well are actually being that are being checked are from Sydney circulation and are being checked within Sydney. So channel name represents the location and the coins that I'm going through, which is why it's almost impossible to find a mule because of Sydney and the amount of collectors, plus the mintage and them being all over Australia. So we do have on the other group of coins up there from another big carry bag that supplies these inside of these little bags. A armor guard bag, and what's weird is all of these bags are customer bags. They're all from banks, which is why I'm skeptical of we're not going to get anything. But there's only one bag that had one armor guard bag. So there you go, a 2020, another donation from 2021. And here we have another commemorative. You can see a big tone thing there that's a bit weird. 2021 Aussie Big Things from, I believe it's Series 2. Okay, here's not intended for circulation collector's coin, but they're not really that rare and they're not really that important to us. These are the Australia Post releases, and this is one with that Queen's Memorial obverse. Hopefully it focuses for us. There we go, up the top there, 1952 to 2022 with the Queen's Remembrance effigy from 2023. And this is Australian, I believe it's AFL. Yeah, it is AFL. The teams, this is the Fremantle Dockers. I was going to say Port Adelaide Dockers, but it's not. So, again, in the bag, nothing of value or collectability to me. And that one's also in poor condition, so... Dancing Man. If I find a year 2000 coin, even if it's just a normal one, I'll show you what I'm actually looking for on that specific year. That makes them worth anywhere from $200, depending on the condition. So absolute worst, $200, all out to in MS65, Mint State 65 grade, which is virtually impossible now, with only one ever graded specimen. They can go up to about $20,000, 20k in AUD. So it's a very, very valuable coin. It's the holy grail of Australian coins, and I'll show you specifically what to look for on them, unless you already know, because I know there's a few new faces in here. But I did end up going on holidays down towards Canberra, where the Royal Australian Mint produces its coins in Canberra. And whilst I was down there, I decided, I'm just going to try noodling down there. And I wouldn't have expected much. It's Canberra, so, the home of the Mint. Everyone knows to check their coins virtually, I reckon. And it's a good place to check. And I ended up scoring that 2000 mil. Now, this coin here on top, I got a sneak peek. It's going to be a commemorative. It's going to be one of those Great Aussie Coin Hunt coins, which may be a keeper because they're extremely hard to get in good condition. This is, hopefully, there we go. D for didgeridoo from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt Series 1 from 2019. That will be put aside just to compare to the other ones I have. And like I was saying, 2021. Not a Mob of Ruse. Great Aussie Coin Hunt Series 2. Now we have N from the second series. We have N from the third series. The third series was Nullarbor Plain. This one is Nobby's Nuts, which is a food company in Australia, I believe, or a product. So that goes on the side. So now, another one. This is interesting. Z for Zebra Finch from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt Series 3, 2022. So now this is something that, again, could be me because I don't keep them unless they're brand new. But those ones in good condition, I wouldn't have let those go, to be honest. I would have kept them, I would think. Hopefully we get a mule. And I'll give you a reference maybe at the end if we get time or anything that pops up. I'm just going to move this actually back a bit so we can. There we go. We can see what we're doing. I will give you all a reference of how many coins I've actually got. So that what I've opened here and I'm going through is 2 large carry bags, and each large carry bag holds $500 of $1 coins. So there's 1,000 coins here, individual coins plus the value. 2010 Centenary of Girl Guiding. It's reasonably good condition. I will probably keep that one because I don't have one of this good grade in my collection at the moment. Anyway, so like I said, there's those bags that I've opened, and then there's also the bags behind me that I haven't shown you and you all can't see. I'm going to move all this rubbish out the way to go in the bin later. And those bags also contain 1,000 $1 coins. 500 $1 coins each. So in total of the week, I have 3,000 $1 coins. Sugar. Of individual value in actual total of how many coins. And that's how many I'm doing. I could be doing this daily, but I'm not because I'm sparing them out for all you guys in the streams. But I'm a very big hardcore noodler, and I do this. I mean, you could probably say for a living because I don't do much else. But it's very fun, and to get rare coins, you need to be doing it on a large scale, in my opinion. It's not easy to get rare coins by getting 1 or 2 rolls from the bank or the ATM machines. It's virtually impossible. 2014. So these ones here also can have the mule error, and these ones are worth a lot more than the 2,000. Any coin from 2014 to 2018 that has the Anzac Memorial can be a mule. There was one graded by PCGS that went for, I think it was around $14,000, and that was for the first one or something like that. It was incredible. But this one here, if it was a mule, it'd have a big, thick double rim, not necessarily all the way around, but usually they always have it all the way around or well-centered. Basically what it is, our Australian dollar is that size, and our Australian 10-cent coin is a couple of millimeter, a millimeter and a bit smaller than the $1 coin. So whilst it virtually isn't smaller, but it is a different metal, the die does leave a significant double rim, for those who don't know, and it's really, really cool. So, and those are worth a lot. So, not that one, but anyway. And here we also have another Great Aussie Coin Hunt Series 2. This probably was mine and went back because I just chucked a whole lot of these back the other day, and it was on one of my short videos, I think. 2021 Great Aussie Coin Hunt Series 2 V for Victor Lawnmower, which is a type of Australian lawnmower. I mean, out of the things that we put out in our coins, man, like, we put a flipping lawnmower on a coin. We're commemorating a lawnmower, but at the same time, it's a great series to collect. One thing that would be nice for the Australian Mint to do, I think, would be to bring out a coin to... Hang on a minute. Well, I didn't get jabbed. I just scored a free $1. Bloody hell. Well, I'd hope so. There's a $2 coin in a $1 coin bag. Either they put that in because it's short, or I just got a free $1. We're going to count. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, skip the 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, that's damaged. 17, 18. I did. 19. 20 and 21. I have got a free $1 from a $1 coin bag. I can't complain about that. I mean, I know it's $1, whoop-de-doo, but for coin hunting, that's awesome. Like, look at that. It's not even near the same size or weight. That's incredible. Wow. I'm not complaining. It's going in the bag. Now, we've got a bit of a weird one here. You can see the bag's very white, and the coins in here are all old, besides one. So I'm wondering, they're actually damaged too. So, I think these probably have been put in by someone that's had a bit of a smash with the coins, or well, not being creepy with that, but I'm saying they've damaged it. And again, that's coin gunk dust that's just stuck to me off the bags. So, you see what I mean by I always wash my hands after this. So, oh, sorry, I'll try and focus this again. There we go. 2009, yes. 2021, don't know. So this is, I forgot to tell you guys, but we have actually started going through, pardon me, we've been going through the second 500 bag already. So we've done over 100 coins. Over $600 worth of coins. So there's not a whole lot left, but it's enough. That's a classic example of coin cancer, and it is on the coin. It could be a mule, but it's not. We call this coin cancer, fair enough, because this, you can touch it to another coin like that. If that was to stay there, it'd transfer to that coin, and then that coin would become infected with that coin cancer, which is caused by damage and corrosion of the actual coin when it comes in contact with chemicals, liquids, or anything that doesn't suit the metal, or the metal decides to cark it and grow its own cancer. And it gets the name coin cancer because it spreads to other coins. Like I said, you never put coin like that in collections together with other coins touching, because it'll screw your entire collection up, or any coins near it. That's that's a fairly decent dono dollar. Like I said, that's new for what, 5 years on in circulation, but again, they're not really worth keeping because they're just so high mintage. I never keep any. When they first came out, I went down to the bank and I got a full, I don't know if it would be the entire branch stock, but both banks that were side by side, which is Australian St George and Westpac branch, they had their entire $1 coin shipment of both the loose bulk for the filling up the machines change and coin rolls and coin bags. They were all brand new donation dollars for in 2020, the first year. And that was because the Royal Australian Mint originally minted heaps of them, but they only released a strict limited amount into circulation. And then to make up for coins that they had been pulled from circulation or needed more, and also, boost the donation ethic or background or idea, it didn't actually happen very well. So they put it out there, chucked another, like, I don't know how many million, but it went from like 2-3 million each to up to over 12 million each. And they were all just jumped out in one day, and I ended up getting the full rolls. So. And again, I do apologise for those who probably hate talking and just want to hear the coins. But when you're going through here and you're not pulling exactly rare finds, or you've got a small audience, it's not really key. So this one here, though, is one that many people collect, and fair enough. This is the 2014 coin, but it's the Mob of Ruse, so the standard design. In 2014, they produced a very low amount of these. Well, not very low, but a fairly low. It's only a couple of million, which is classed as a low mintage coin. But because it's in fairly good condition, but I don't keep these because it's a low mintage, and again, to sell them, it's on eBay. So it's going back in the bag. But if I was to find one that was beautiful, like, for example, a king coin, sure, it can go in the bag. But just for those who didn't know, that was a rare coin. But I'm really just a bit, not really pissed off, but a bit disappointed that I've ordered these in, and it's probably 100% they've all been searched by me, because there's not one year 2000 coin, and the year 2000 coins aren't worth any extra value when they're normal. They're worth $1, exactly $1. They're not worth anything else. The mintage is low, but it's not low, like valuable low. So the fact that I'm not seeing any of them is probably the fact that they are my coins coming right back to me, because no one, unless they were specifically collecting that date, trying to look for a mule or something, and they just didn't want to put them back, they wouldn't be keeping hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of $1 coins that were dated the year 2000, which I do. I do that just for a bit of fun, but that's why I'm pretty certain these are going to be my returns, considering some of the same coins have come through in the bags. So it's a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Okay, let's get these going. 9 likes and 4 people on. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, well, just dropped that whole heap in there. It slipped out, but nothing stands out anyway. We've got about $300 worth of bags left, for those who are curious or wondering where we're up to. But the painful thing about bags is that you've got to get them in order to go through them. Whereas rolls, you can just split them open. Oh, okay. Happy days. Wow, that took forever to even get a glimpse of one. Here we go. So this is not a mule, and this is not valuable, but this is what I'm talking about. These coins here, standard, terrible condition, dated year 2000. They can have a thick double rim, and it can be found on many coins. Thank you for 10 likes and 5 people on. And again, I didn't find one, but to get one of these is a miracle, because I keep every single one of these that I find, no matter the condition. So, and that's because there's not much really in circulation. That's all I hunt for. You know, I just got one, so I'm happy. That's the first one out of, I don't know how many bags we've gone through already, but there should be well and truly more than that through this now. From when I say that, I'm not expecting, well, I am expecting that, but only because the sugar. And that's the thing too, when you've got damaged coins like that chopped up edge, they all fall out of your hand into the bowl, and you never see what you get. So that just happened. Oh well. And where, oh yeah, that's right. I was talking about the 2000. I don't even remember what I was saying about 2000, but what I'm going to say is where I think I left off, and that was me talking about why I expect them, and that's because in the amount of change that I go through and coins I go through, specifically looking for them, out of all of the times I've done it, where it's, every damn time's a damaged coin and this happens, caught them though, I find them, and I pull them aside, and I get, usually on average, it's about 5 or 10 per batch. Per batch of coins that I go through. That's the total of all the coins, no matter what I get. Right, and we've gone through nearly $1,000 and we've pulled one. So that's saying that virtually none of these are, I'd say, unchecked coins. When I say that, I mean I've all put them in. And that 2000, which I just got, isn't from me. It would have been from a few people who've put other stuff in as well that just don't look for them or specifically don't keep them. Most people check for the mule. Almost everyone knows about it. Although, it's good, when I say it's good for us collectors, for people who don't know, because if they have one, they don't see it and chuck it back in for us to find. Because there's virtually nothing really awesome to find in circulation these days. That was like 6 Anzacs back to back. That was incredible. And I'm not trying to skip so much through them, but when you see there's a dirty mob with ruse and it's an old effigy, you don't even look at it really. If there's something up with it, it'll stand out. Cleaning up the mess again. I'm getting there. Oh, alright. Putting these all in order again, which is an absolute nightmare. Okay. And this will need to be emptied soon enough into the bags. Into the big bag, carry bags that I've got. That they all came in. Oh, I had a look at that for a minute. Didn't know what that was. Okay. S from the Great Aussie Coin Hunt Series 3 for surfing, which isn't really a... I don't know why that's on the coin, because it's an activity. It's not a thing of Australian. It's worldwide. Anyway, is what it is. Terrible condition for that one, but you know what? It goes over there because it's a coin. It's technically a good commemorative, even though it's in terrible condition. We'll save that one for last. We'll open... We've got 2 of these group bags left, and then that's it for the stream, I think. Oh, hang on a minute. I have $1 that I missed. There we go. Nothing of value. So there's this bag. There's 5 of these, and I'm about to go through it, and then there's 5 more, including... There's the other one, the Armor Guard bag. The one and only Armor Guard bag, which could hold us a meal because it's probably unchecked. And it's come from... It's not come from a bank like these, so... Hopefully we get something. But yeah, this is incredibly dry for year 2000 coins. $10 likes is a record, so I thank you all very much for that. It's probably the highest amount of likes I have on a live stream. The record I originally had was 6, with 4 people still actively on. If everyone's still on, would you mind just putting in the chat anything you want, emoji or whatever? I just want to make sure, because I've got on the chat... Oh, sorry, Wisey. Hello, I see that you must be in here. I've missed you. Wisey's one of our frequent live stream people who tune in, so it's great to see him in here. I've just noticed in the chat replay. I'm hoping my chat hasn't frozen, because yeah, mine says 11 thumbs up. Oh, okay, sweet, Wisey. Mine mustn't have updated. I've got 10. Got 10 and 4 people on according to mine, and the chat's obviously still working, and there's still people there because it just popped up. Just gone quiet all of a sudden. Let's hoping something didn't happen. I had last time when you were all on, Wisey and all that, the stream froze. And it was playing on my end, but when you watch the live stream replay, it goes all the way through. Hello, Craig. How you going? I see Wisey saying hi as well. Okay. Getting there. Stacking them up. If you don't mind me asking, I can't put a Q&A in the chat because... Well, my chat doesn't allow me to do that, unfortunately, with the thing that I'm using to stream. What am I talking about? The software, that's it. So, what I'm going to say is, if just want to have a bit of fun while we're going through here, everyone can put in chat who's watching, what do you prefer out of these 2? And you can answer bags or you can answer rolls. Do you prefer going through coin rolls, or do you prefer going through coin bags? Doesn't matter if you're in Australia or in America or UK, but what's your preference if you were to get coins and you're ordering them in from Armor Guard and you're requesting that it comes in as wrapped stock, which means it's rolled? Would you prefer bags or rolls? I avoid bags, rolls. Yeah, 2 rolls. Anyone else want to join in? If there's anyone else there? So I've got Wisey who said rolls. I've got Craig who said he doesn't like bags, so aka rolls. That might be it. So either way, yeah, that's what I would think. So that's good to hear, because a lot of people still go through bags, and I disagree with it really, unless you're hitting an old bank, because a lot of people check them. Anyway, all right, we'll keep going because I'm trying to get this into stack, and it's an absolute nightmare. But that's one of the things with these. If you crack them open, you got to sit here for 5 minutes, put them in a towel like I do, just to go through them, if that's how you noodle coins. The rolls, you can just crack them open, and it's quick and easy. Well, I definitely picked a better time for going through them, because it took, what, 3 minutes, and then I had like 11 people on, or 18 people on was the record at one point. So that was awesome. I was happy about that. Here we go. That's only a 2002. Nothing valuable. Oh yeah. Use 3 different banks for rolls, deposit in coin machines. Yeah, I'm the same. Exactly the same. Craig, I've got 2 banks side by side, St George and Westpac, and then there's a new one at another place that I go to that has a coin deposit machine, but doesn't do rolls. But it's an awesome machine when it works well. If it works well, it doesn't jam up. If it works terrible, then it jams up. And like with 2 coins. So my shorts video that I put up at like 2 AM the other night. Oh, hang on a minute. I found making this notation. There you go. Oh yeah, nice, John Wallace. Yeah, like I said, it's hit and miss, but with a lot of people thinking, how can we make money in checking coins? The bags are often think returns from people checking, like just residents who have gone, oh, something in here that I can look for, Google it, and they look for it. If they find it, they take it out. But yeah, good on you then. I saw YZ's and Craig's message, but I didn't be able to read it because it's disappeared now, and I could get it back, but I'm going to exit the stream view to then see my chat because I'm using the stupid YouTube software. It's not actually through what do I call it? A separate platform that's broadcasting into YouTube. That is, I would assume a decent structural world error, but not on the face, I wouldn't think. Look at that. That's a 1999 year of older persons. Look at this edge milling. The reeds. It's pretty flat and it's pretty thin for $1. Yeah, it's got a bit of oil definitely because even the obverse, it's there, but it's all choppy and smudged. The head side particularly. This side's alright. Anyway, that's one of them done. Not as good as the one I found on the end of the roll in the shorts. But yeah, unfortunately, the reason I've got to order the coins in, I think most of you have probably heard, but because I do so many coins, the banks aren't against noodlers, but they're certainly against me as a noodler because I'm doing $1 grand a day. $1 grand of dollar coins a day when I get the chance. And I'm not kidding, it got to the point where the banks got so many, so many complaints from the businesses and all that, going, why are there no coins here for my change? And they called me up and said, what are you doing? And I'm like, ended up getting busted for it. But they're kind enough to order coins in for me. So it's a win-win situation, I guess. I've checked the rolls and I've got the coins again weekly. But the downside to it is that they're generally, I haven't had any rolls yet, they're always bags. Give me a minute. I'm gonna dump this in here carefully and I'm gonna empty this bowl because it is gonna fly out over the edge. In a second. This bowl is too full. Okay, here's what we put him in. Give me a minute, everyone. I'll just dump this in and hopefully not make a freaking pick up 100,052 mess. Okay. This is not going to be easy. Well, I've got to dump out the first bits by hand first. I have 6 branches and 60. Where are they? Nice, Craig. That's always handy. 6 branches. Unfortunately, I'm not too lucky. I've got 2 banks that have coin roll machines side by side because they're in a shopping centre. And then 1 bank that's further away that has a coin deposit machine. And then I've got to go to the freaking Sydney City just to get to the next noodle machine. Haymarket, which is, okay, it's right next to the city. It's in the city. And I can give that away because it's the city, no one cares. AFCA, yeah, I've heard about them. What was that? AFCA works for me, order as much as I want. Nice, John. Yeah, I'm not sure what you guys do with this either, but you can probably tell me while I'm here. Speaking of AFCA, I'm going to a Westpac bank a while back. Not long ago, but a few weeks, maybe a month. And the lady, I went to do it, and I wasn't doing that much. I was doing a very low amount because they get pissed off with me. And so I put in 340, and I got 200 $1 coins because it limited it to 240 because it limited it to 12 rolls per card. So I got that out, chucked the card in, And right as I went to go put the card in, the lady, and I know she was there because you can hear her walking, and she put in a code because you could hear it going beep, beep, beep on the back of the machine. And she turned the damn thing off on me while I was using it. And it came up as ATM unavailable, and then, you know, power off, gone, black screen. Anyway, I walked away because I knew she turned it off, and I came back in 5 minutes, and she turned it back on and someone was using it. So I don't know what you guys would think about that or what you do, but that's my day in the life of competing with Westpac, put it that way. I get that on a daily basis when I go there and they're open. So if you want to let me know what you think about that in chat, or if you've had anything similar happen to you, feel free to share, because it's a bit out of the line. I'm trying to get these in the bag, won't be long. It's too heavy to pick up and put in at once. And the other thing is, she's come out, one of the branch staff members, she's come out before. She stood right in front of me at the machine saying, what are you doing? Like full on come out and right up against me. So I don't know if that's worth an AFCA complaint, but yeah, and then again, their review page on Google from a lot of other customers, and when I say a lot, I mean a fair few over the years, it shows as a terrible, terrible customer service. So I don't know about that, but yeah. Yeah, John, I saw that. Just like the bank like I did. If I could, I would. It's too expensive. But yeah, I would like to. Alright, here's this final bag, which is the Armor Guard bag. And then that's it for the stream, which has gone for 52 minutes and 5 seconds. So a decent one today. There should be one about every single day of the week, except for Tuesday would be likely. You've got 500 to do each day of the week this week. Try and get this back. There we go. It might be Thursday as well. It might be able. We'll see. I'll let you guys know on the posts. And oh no! Wow, that's it. All done. I could actually chuck these in the other bag. Did I just do? What was that? AFC does it for free. Yeah. I'm not sure, like, does that handle complaints, or does that just, you can get them to do, you know, get them to fulfill your strange coin requests? Does Armor Guard charge a fee, Sydney? Yes, it does. As far as I'm aware, you can order them into the banks and they won't charge you. But if you're ordering it to a business or a home, they do. They charge you a delivery fee. And depending on the day, if it's a weekend, they give you a processing fee. Because they're not supposed to be open on the weekends. So, anyway, I'll review these for you. Review all these finds that we've got. I'm not actually complaining. I got a free $1 out of it, technically. So the year 2000, it's a hobby. Yeah, John, yeah. 2000 Ruse, which is just the normal one. We have S for surfing, which is going to go back in the bag from Greatest of Coin Hunt Series 3. N for Nobby's Nuts, that can go aside. Z's for Zebra Finch. Let's go in the bag because it is circulated. Nice, but circulated, and I've got the whole thing. The Centenary of Girl Guides, scouting, etc. I go into town late in the afternoon, just after they close, and do the rounds of all the branches. With coin roll machines, do about 120 to 130 as it takes 3. What is it? 3. Sorry, I'm gonna pull that up. Takes about 3.5 hours. Yeah, wow, nice. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's how I won. Yeah, nice. But yeah, so I just have to order them in, but I don't get to pay for it, so yeah. D for Didgeridoo from Greatest Coin Hunt Series 1. That's being kept. What have I done here? That's being not kept. That's not being kept. Oh, sugar. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay. I've got to review this. Didgeridoo N, then, yep, that one's in there. Okay, V for Victor Lawnmower. There it is there, 2021. Nope. 50-cent euro, which is not supposed to be in the bag. I'm not complaining about that, 2002. And S for, where is it? S for surfing, which is 2022. So, yeah. Guess that's really it for this one. Coin tax, yeah. Sure. So, out of that, we're not keeping that one, or where is it gone? Oh, that's it. That's all that's not being kept. Oh, and of course, that one. Just everyone tell me, because this is about to go back to the bank, and I'll tell them it's been found. It's on video. not rare or valuable, is it? You can go back in the bag. It's a 2002 60 euro with. I don't think it has any mint mark on this one. Yeah, no mint mark, no letter. Anyway, what do you guys do? Anyone know about that? Valuable, rare, anything worth keeping? Oh, it's gonna go back and I'll tell them I found it. All those coin tax Wisey, yep. Although, for those who missed, I don't know if anyone did, I got a $2 coin in the $1 bag, so I technically made up for that coin tax, which is awesome. Or I made extra because I'll give it back to them. So, no, alright, all good, well, I can go back. So anyway, that's all we've got for today, and before I end the stream, I'll show you this. This is only some of them I got. But I managed to pull, this week, not only did I find an absolute stunning 2015, I'll try and fix his camera up first. 2015 Mob of Roos, but it has a massive Spearoo. Look at that, or backpack roo on the second. That's it. I think it's a Spearoo, isn't it? Try and fix it. There you go. Look at that Spearoo, and it's in beautiful condition. So that's awesome. And then this is two of many. So I've got these two changeovers. Oh, I should have just noticed that on that one. I don't know. Oh, never mind. It's a bit of stuff. Anyway, here's the leg there. Yeah, leg is there, unfortunately, but oh. Yeah, leg is definitely there on that one, Craig, yeah. These are two 2016 changeovers, which are very hard to get usually, but I've got these two, and then yesterday I got 340 rolls, and out of dollars in rolls, and out of that I pulled another 6 2016 changeovers, two of which were the condition of this. They was like literally that. You could spin it around and it would shine in a circle. It was awesome. So there's those. Anyway, that's all I've got for everyone today. I'll give you a quick rundown of what I was going to talk about before, and then I'll be finishing up. So I've got this bag of $2 coins, so a massive one, and then I've got 4 or 5 of these. 4 or 5 of these 500 bags, and they're all sequential. So these $1 coins I just went through, they're all back to back. So I've got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then there was another one that was a different number, but it was from today as well. So that's the bags I've got to go through. So all the same coins. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get something out of it, because majority of them are going to be mine. I don't know about the twos, but I know about the ones. So, anywho, put the keepers in the frame here. Thank you everyone for joining in. I hope you have had an awesome day, awesome week. I'm lucky to finish up on the Friday. I should be streaming tomorrow again with 500. So it'll be 500 Saturday, Sunday. Should be Monday. It won't be Tuesday, Wednesday, and probably won't be Thursday, but we'll see. And then there'll also be again another fresh shipment coming in next week around Wednesday. I'll pick it up, so there'll be even more coins to do with it. So some might do another 1,000 a day, etc. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining in. I will see you all in future live streams. It's great to have you on. Thank you for 10 likes. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great evening. Thank you everyone. SCL is out. Goodbye.